What is happening, good people of YouTube? It is me, Chavez, and as the thumbnail said, this is my first video on this channel when it comes to cracking packs, breaking wax, pulling cards, ripping cards, whatever you want to call it. That is what we're doing here today. And today we are opening up a few hanger boxes of Mosaic Football, Mosaic Basketball, as well as a couple of NBA Hoops Fat Packs. So if you can dig that, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and click that little notification bell. It all means a ton. And with that being said, let's have a little fun. All right. This is so cool. So very first video, pulling cards, as the thumbnail said, as I said in the intro. So really appreciate everyone watching this. I really appreciate you taking some time out of your day to check this out. Man, I watch a lot of videos about, this subject, about the hobby, and man, people's hands are always in the frame pulling cards. And I look down and I'm like, man, my thumbs are jacked up. I give these thumbs 2 thumbs down. I need to stop biting my thumbnails. For some reason, every other nail is fine, but those thumbnails, boy, I tend to take all the frustration out on those thumbnails. So please divert your attention to this section over here. I'm really still testing out a lot of equipment here in terms of lighting, the arm extensions that hold the phone, the top down look, and what I'm trying to do here. So I really am going to look for different things as I create new content. But for now, this is my setup, and we're striving for progress, not for perfection. So like I said in the intro, we're gonna be opening up some hanger boxes here. I got some Mosaic Football, we got some Mosaic Basketball, we have 2 packs of NBA hoops, and man, I'm excited to open this. Funny thing about these hanger boxes though, I was at Walmart, and Walmart tends to run out of everything really quickly. So I see all these videos about people going to Walmart and going out in the wild and finding all these awesome things. And every time I go to Walmart, they are just cleaned out. So this last time I went to Walmart, I headed on over to the section where they typically keep all their cards, and of course they're cleaned out and they don't have anything left but card sleeves and holders and whatnot. And I just happened to be walking down one of the toy aisles, which I would always assume that they kept cards in that aisle. I mean, cards are fun and kind of like toys. So I just happened to be walking down, and on the 3rd shelf, second to the bottom shelf, there lay all these hangers. All these hangers were just sitting there untouched. So I grabbed a few, but I wasn't a jerk. I left some on the shelf for my fellow man and woman who might be looking for these as well. So anytime you're at Walmart, look around, hunt a little bit. I feel like they hide them because they don't want people to go crazy, like a Black Friday type of thing, and people getting beat up trying to, take some cards. So just a little tip. Hope it works out for you. So without further ado, what do we want to open first? You know what? I want to open up these Mosaic hangers because I have seen people pull some really awesome things. Sorry about the noise. Maybe I should open these up prior to the video starting. That way we don't have to listen to all that plastic. But I've seen some people pull some really cool things from these boxes. So I'm hoping I can join that club. But while I was kind of giving you my Walmart spiel, I was just kind of giving you, that first glance of what's included in these packs, what people are pulling, what people are kind of hunting and chasing. So obviously Genesis is the big one. The honeycomb is, the big one too. But, what's included in this pack, you're going to look for a lot of rookie variation silvers. You're going to look for some reactive orange parallels, and then 1 silver or Mosaic parallel per box on average. So let's pull some cool stuff. Anybody, if you're not familiar with the hanger box setup, it looks kind of sad inside, to be honest with you. Like, this looks really cool, right? Awesome graphic, great color scheme. Inside, it's like, that's it? That's all I get? Yep, that is all you get. Sometimes this little flap breaks and this pack will just kind of sliding all over the place. However, this one looks to be in pretty good shape. So when you pull the pack, it's just one pack, not multiple packs, unlike a blaster or a mega, or you're gonna have, 10, 12 packs, and you'll have, to open all that. Just one pack, open it up, pull some greatness, sleeve it up, get it graded, become a millionaire, right? It's everybody's plan. All right, so we're gonna put that over there. We're gonna move this over here just to create some space. All right, so here we go. First card is Mr. Donald Driver, Green Bay Packers. Great receiver during that Brett Favre era. I don't recall if he actually got any time with Aaron Rodgers or not, but while he played for the Packers, super productive receiver. Packers put out really strong receivers. Never shorted of strong receivers coming out of Green Bay. Mr. Robbie Anderson, Carolina Panthers. Quentin Nelson, Indianapolis Colts. Marshawn Lattimore, New Orleans Saints. Mr. Fred Biletnikoff, Oakland Raiders, Los Angeles Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders, all the Raiders. Miles Sanders, Philadelphia Eagles. So this looks like a silver, if I'm not mistaken. So yes, so we have our first silver prism. We have Simi Fehoko of the Dallas Cowboys. I'm gonna put that one over here. You know what? As I started getting ready for this video, I did not pull my penny sleeves or my soft sleeves. So I'm just gonna make sure, keep all the cards over here that I want to sleeve after the video. So we have a Got Game of Aaron Jones. No prism, no parallel, just base. We have a Got Game Brandon Ayuk. That looks pretty cool. And that is a prism. See down there at the bottom. So it looks like a green prism. Comparing it to the other one, big difference in the lettering. You can see the green border, so stands out as a green. Mr. TJ Watt. So now we're getting into our orange parallels, our reactive orange. So we have our first one in TJ Watt, second one in Dante Culpepper. This dude was huge. I had a friend who lived in Omaha, Nebraska, and he would go to all the Cornhusker games. And he told me the first time that he saw Dante Culpepper was when UCF, I believe it was UCF, not USF, UCF, Central Florida, played Nebraska, and this dude came out the tunnel, and my friend thought he was a linebacker because he was so huge, and he was the quarterback. Dante Culpepper is a massive human being. Mr. Tom Brady, that's cool. I'm gonna put that one over here. I like to sleeve Brady now that he's coming back to the Bucks. Should be a fun season. Poor Kyle Trask. Everybody was like all over his cards. There's Javon Holland, Miami Dolphins rookie card, and kind of pegging him as that next guy for the Bucks. And Brady just says, "Nah, not this year, dude. I'm coming back." We have Antonio Gibson, NFC. We have a Drew Brees, Super Bowl MVPs. Kurt Warner, Man of the Year. I have not seen that movie. What is it? Underdog, about his life story. Such an awesome story. I'm so glad they brought it into movie form. I really want to check that out. I think it came out during Christmas. I say I want to check it out and I haven't yet, and it's been out for 4 months already. So I need to put that on my Amazon list to do that this weekend. We have Rondell Moore, Arizona Cardinals, rookie card. Kylan Hill, rookie card, Green Bay Packers. Anthony Schwartz, Cleveland Browns. And this is our last card, because I believe that other one behind it is a Kid Reporter, Amari Rodgers rookie card. Yep, Kid Reporter. What if these were worth something? Everybody just throws them away and talks about them and makes fun of them, and they're kind of useless. What if these end up being worth something and we just throw them away? So probably not, but you never know how the hobby evolves over the years. You never know. Kid Reporters become worth something down the road. All right, so Not a whole lot going on in that first box of Mosaic. Gotta be honest with you. No Genesis, no honeycomb, no real sweet pulls. But hopefully the box number 2 will be a bit better. So we'll get right to it. Even this box is a little outdated. How funny, right? Because Mr. Russell Wilson on the cover of this box in his Seattle Seahawks uniform. Now he is in Denver and will be testing out the AFC West, and that division is pretty loaded. Everybody looks good on paper. Every year, everybody looks good on paper. Everybody's a Super Bowl contender until that first game, and half the teams are, kind of exposed. So who knows? Maybe Denver will rekindle some of that old Peyton Manning magic where when he came over, they were Super Bowl favorites. I don't know, but the Chiefs have something to prove, and it's going to be a different looking Chiefs team without Tyreek Hill. So who's going to step up on that team and fill that void? All right. First card, Josh Allen, base. Robert Tonyan, base. Allen Robinson, drop the base. Mr. Mark Brunell, oh shit. I think I see a Genesis. Sorry about the French. This will be my first Genesis if that's a Genesis. Mark Brunell, Jags. This dude was pretty legit, honestly. When he played for the Jags, those first few years, massive shoulder pads. He was all right. He was all right. What is this? The Jags pack? We have Josh Allen, base for the Jags. We have Jalen Hurts. That is a base. Jalen Hurts. We have Bobby Wagner, Seattle Seahawks. So I see a lot of people when they see that card behind another card and the suspense builds and they want to like slowly bring it down. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to flip this over so that we can see it. And I'm just going to remove the card real fast. There you go. Genesis, Derek Carr. Very nice. Very, very nice. I tell you what, I think they're going to have a really strong year. And I can't wait to see him and Devontae Adams back in form, a la Fresno State days. That's going to be fun to watch. So yeah, definitely going to sleeve that one up and hold on to that one. All right, we have a Will to Win Randy Moss. These are pretty cool looking cards. Almost kind of like stained glass in the back, but definitely not stained glass. So it's really stand out. You know a stained glass card when you see one. We have a Got Game Baker Mayfield. I'm not a Baker Mayfield fan. I'm not afraid to say it. Quentin Nelson, Orange Parallel. Oh, man, look at that. Okay, I am a Baker Mayfield fan. Maybe I'll stop pulling Baker Mayfield cards. Billy Sims. Almost said Barry Sanders. Billy Sims, Orange Parallel. We have a Penei Sewell. Yes, I like collecting these cards. I have a green prism of his. This will go well in that collection. So I like the look of this card. That orange and blue. It's pretty sweet. I'm going to put that over here. Mr. Kirk Cousins, NFC. We have a Super Bowl MVPs, Ray Lewis. We have a Man of the Year, Walter Payton. Amari Rodgers, rookie card, Green Bay Packers. Greg Newsome, rookie card, Browns. And a Justin Fields. I read that Justin Field cards were actually losing value. Not sure what was going on and why that was happening, if that was true, but always do your research. Make sure that your cards are, that you're aware of what your cards are running, especially if you're running eBay auctions or buy it now. There's nothing wrong with adjusting those prices or, maybe even taking it off your page and waiting for a better time to put a listing up there. But I'm going to look and make sure that those cards are not losing value, because I have quite a few Justin Fields in my collection, but I think he has a pretty bright future in Chicago. That is so sweet. First Genesis. And it's a Derek Carr. Derek Carr's cool. I've seen some Genesis pulled of players who I'm like, yeah, it's a Genesis, but it's like, you know, I can't think of a player right now. It's like, oh, a Genesis of, you know, Kiki Kuti, you know? Okay, well, that's fun. But Derek Carr, legit starter, good quarterback. I like that card. All right, that's going to do it for the Mosaic Football. And I want to kind of, well, I don't want to kind of, I do want to open these boxes here. This is becoming one of my favorite sets to open, Mosaic Basketball and Optic Basketball. I want to do a video with Optic Basketball as well, but right now we're going to focus on Mosaic. And same thing goes for these hanger boxes, right? So one pack in, looks a little sad inside, so empty, so much space here, right? What could they put here? Like a smiley face at the bottom, so when you look down, it's like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like a thank you for purchasing something, right? Maybe Panini will step up their thank you game. After all, we are spending thousands and thousands of dollars on these cards. Maybe not that much, but maybe that much for some people. I know when I got back in the hobby after 8 years, I was kind of caught off guard by how expensive everything was. But everything's expensive right now, right? Inflation. All right, guys. So let's start it up. So first pack, Mosaic hanger, basketball. So what we're gonna do is just kind of go through these, and like I did with the football, just gonna set aside all the cool ones and then throw away all the bad ones. No, not throwing away anything, but maybe just use them for protection when you send out your eBay. You know, when you send out cards that people bid on, you know, on eBay, you can use them as like protection instead of using cardstock or cardboard. All right, first card, Bradley Beal. These are pretty warped too, right? It's okay, cool. It's okay too, because if you just put this in a top loader, that fixes it right up. It'll straighten it, flatten it out. But man, these are always so freaking warped. Look at that. All right, Bradley Beal, Chris Paul, DeAndre Hunter, Joe Ingles, Jingles. Very cool podcast with JJ Redick. I think JJ Redick's podcast is called, is it like Old Man and the Three, if I'm not mistaken, but very, very funny podcast. He had Joe Ingles on. Check it out. Pretty cool dude. Kyle Anderson, Mikal Bridges. That is kind of cool too. His shoes kind of blend in with the background, those orange shoes. I like that. Details. It's all about those details. Dennis Schroeder. Ricky Schroeder. Anybody remember that show? Dennis Schroeder. Darius Baisley. Luke Kennard. Tony Parker, all-time greats. You know, if this was a legit card of Tony Parker, like a 2002, 2003 Tony Parker, yeah, that would be awesome. But they remake these cards, and you know, they're cool to collect, but definitely not a lot in value, is you know, with these types of cards. And there's a huge line down the middle of that, so I don't know if you can catch that on here, but yeah, that doesn't look good. Precious Achiuwa rookie card. I like this guy. I'm gonna set him aside. Mr. Tyrese Maxey NBA debut rookie card. We have a D Brown. I can already see the 3 letters. So this is either an autograph or a mem card, but I'm not going to keep you in suspense. I'm just going to flip it over, and we have a D Brown signature, or excuse me, Scripps. And I am a big Celtics fan. I lived there for the last 3 years before moving back to Texas. So I collect Celtics cards. So this will be a welcome addition to the pack. We're gonna set that aside over here. All right, James Wiseman, rookie. Nice. I like James Wiseman as well. Tim Duncan, all-time greats. Very cool. I'm gonna set that over here. We have Aaron Nesmith, Boston Celtics. Derrick Jones Jr., Trailblazers, Eric Bledsoe, Hall of Fame Grant Hill, and ending it with an elevate of Joel Embiid. You know what? While I was talking, I didn't turn any cards over to see if they were any sort of prism silver. So aside from the obvious ones, You'll normally see it up here, down here. So if you're new to Mosaic, so you see that prism, that means it's not a base card. So we have that Derrick Jones. Yeah, so these orange obviously are not base cards, but sometimes those silver prisms don't really look any different than the base. So you got to make sure you flip those cards over and see what you got there. Don't want to categorize a card as a base card and it ends up being a silver and you neglect it or don't sleeve it up or actually give it away because you don't think it's worth anything. So do your research. Make sure you're protecting yourself. All right. Last box of Mosaic. Last box of Mosaic Basketball here. And let's see if we can pull out. I mean, the D Brown autograph is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, if you could pick a Celtic, any Celtic, who would it be? I mean, you have quite a few to choose from other than D Brown, right? Tatum, Brown, McHale, Garnett, Pierce. But I guess it could be worse, right? All right, here we go. Starting off with a Devin Booker, Miles Bridges, Robin Lopez, Spencer Dinwiddie, Donovan Mitchell, Cameron Johnson. A lot of Suns in these packs. Y'all noticing that? Alex Caruso, Victor Oladipo, Tyrese Halliburton, National Pride. Not a rookie card, but good player. I like him, and I like these cards, so I'm gonna add that to my PC. We have a Finals MVP, Shaquille O'Neal. We have a NBA debut of Patrick Williams, Chicago Bulls, Florida State alum. Go Noles, go Noles. Jordan Nwora, rookie card, base. Mr. Charles Barkley, another Sun. It's a pretty good Sun. Ben McLemore, green. Those are cool. Damian Lillard, National Pride, green. Oh, nice. Mr. LaMelo Ball, orange, a reactive orange. I like that. I'm gonna set that over here with all the cool kids. Blake Griffin, Al Horford, Will to Win, Kyrie Irving, and a Jam Master. This is my first Jam Masters. I have not pulled a Jam Master yet. These are pretty cool. John Wall, I don't know if he'll ever play again. He's bounced around. He's been hurt. Definitely not the same player he was in DC, but maybe he has a few years left. I mean, hell, Isaiah Thomas just came back into the NBA, so there might be hope for John Wall. All right. Gonna move these cards along over here. And I tell you what, for time's sake, I may just open one pack of NBA hoops, but let me show you. So what we're looking for is your exclusive teal explosion, your orange explosion parallels, but also you have these cool inserts like your slam inserts, your vanity plates. Those are some really cool ones, and you can still pull some really good rookie cards as well. So again, hoops is one of my favorite sets to pull, and it seems like I always get some decent pulls from these packs versus the hobby boxes or blaster boxes. So starting it off with Mr. Anthony Davis, Markelle Fultz, Jeremy Grant. I heard somebody pronounce his name Jeremiah. I don't know if he came out and said, hey, my name is now Jeremiah, or you've been saying it wrong for years, but I'm gonna call him Jeremy Grant. DeAndre Jordan, Goran Dragic, Donovan Mitchell, Devontae Graham, Klay Thompson, Luka Doncic. So sad it's not a rookie or a second year. But I'm just gonna put that one over here. James Harden, wrong uniform. He's been on what, like 18 different teams. I kind of want to see him win a championship, but at the same time, I kind of don't either. Terry Rozier. We have a Brandon Clark. We have a Nikola Jokic, I'm sorry. Domantas Sabonis, Lauri Markkanen, Obi Toppin, Marcus Morris Sr., the third, Bradley Beal, Jordan Clarkson, Flip it. DeAndre Ayton, a Jimmy Butler, lights, camera, action. Look at that. I do not have this slam insert. That is a nice slam of Devin Booker. Nice corners. Centering's a little off right to left, but very nice card. 21-year-old Savage. You see what they did there? 21-year-old Savage and 21 Savage. Very clever slam. Wendell Carter, purple. Another slam. All right, look at that. That's a nice slam. That's a hollow. So that is a cool slam of Mr. Shaquille O'Neal, Shaq Daddy. I'm gonna put that over here. And rounding it out, we have a Sharif Cooper rookie card, Mr. Bones Highland. I feel like his cards are going up in value, have been going up in value over the last couple of weeks. So hold on to your Bones Highland cards, especially these hoops cards. These are slick, clean looking cards. So maybe look those prices up and make sure you're not sitting on a gold mine. Mr. Joe Wieskamp of the Spurs. Put you over here, sir. Herb Jones, that's another player who has been kind of coming on strong last few weeks. Jalen Green and Usman Garuba. All right, that's gonna do it, everybody. So let me know how I did. What do you think about this video? I know these are some basic sets, nothing too crazy, nothing too new, but hey, I wanted to start off super slow. Start off with something that I like pulling, something that I've pulled before. And we got some pretty cool stuff, right? We got a Genesis. We got a Genesis. We got a D Brown Scripts. So not too bad for my first pull. Hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, subscribe to the channel, ring that little notification bell for future videos. And you know what? I'll catch you later. Thanks a lot, everybody.